So, I am about to go on my first Camino in about 2 weeks, and I just went and picked up my Credencial do Peregrino. Um, so, what is it, like 16, 17 days in advance? I just wanted to because, um, you know, I want to avoid the crowds and having to wait a really long time. And I also want to leave really early at 7 a.m. from Catedral do Porto. And I think that the information office where you can get your Credencial de Peregrino only opens at 9 a.m. So, yeah, I got it. Here it is. This is what it looks like. I'm really excited about it. So I just wanted to show you. Basically, how you get it is you get to, well, not the cathedral itself, so it's not in that building, but in front of the main entrance of the cathedral, you go down a ramp and it's the informational office. And that's where you get it. You don't even have to take one of those tickets to wait in line. There's this really nice lady in a little corner there. You'll just see pilgrims, and yeah, that's where you get it. So you sit down, and she gives you a few documents. This one, of course, being the main one. So this is what it looks like. So here you will put your information. So first name and last name, passport number, nationality, the date when you're starting and how you're doing your Camino. And then when you reach Santiago, you will also add the date of your arrival. This is some information on what this document is and what it's for. Then on the next page, you'll see you already have two stamps. This is the main one from Santiago de Compostela, so that's Portuguese Caminos to Santiago de Compostela. And here you have, which is really my first stamp from the city of Porto. And then you will put your date right up there, and you can also put it down here. And you will need at least one more stamp for your first day. So this is where you're leaving from. And then you'll have to have at least one more with the same date, because as it says right there, you need at least 2 stamps per day with dates to validate your journey, so that at the end of your journey at Santiago, you get your Compostela, which is like your certificate, I guess, of you completing your Camino. So then it just opens up, so you have several blank spaces to put all your stamps as you walk your Camino. Then here on this side, there's a prayer of the pilgrim and a blessing of the pilgrim. And then on the reverse side, that's really nice because you have a number of maps with different caminos to Santiago. So you have Via de Plata, you have Camino Sanabres, you have the English Camino, you have, of course, Camino Francés, you have the Winter Camino, Camino de Fisterra y Mochia, you have the Portuguese and the central and the coastal route of Portugal. All the other Portuguese Caminos, so they just call it the Portuguese Camino, but it's actually a number of them. Then, what is this? Oh, Caminho Primitivo, of course. And Caminho do Norte. All the Caminos from Portugal and Spain. And then it culminates into all the Caminos from Europe. So I think that's a really nice information there that you have on your Pilgrim's Credential. So really excited about this. You pay €1.50, and then you also get, in this case, because I got it at Porto, you also get a map. And you have information in these 4 languages. You basically have the pilgrimage and what it means, the importance of it in different languages. You get a map from Porto with the main churches and important places to visit. Here you have where to go to get your Camino. Your credential. And then there's the legend for the map. Then on the other side, because I chose the coastal route, whoops, that's what you get. So this is the central, but I'm not doing the central, I'm doing the coastal route. And here it is, starts right there in Porto, and then it goes all the way, always by my beloved Atlantic Ocean, all the way to Vigo, and then from Vigo you join at Redondela, and then you just go through the rest of the central route up to Santiago de Compostela. It has a bunch of information, like for example, Camino da Costa, so that's the elevation, which is nice to know. You have information for the central, the coastal, and Camino Português por Braga, and you have different information on the accommodation, where to stay. You have numbers there, you have how much they cost or how much you're expected to pay. So just a bunch of really helpful information there. Then you also receive information in your language of choice about the Catedral de Santiago de Compostela, so the main points of interest in the cathedral. So first a little bit about Santiago Apostle, then a little bit about the cathedral, the Mass of the Pilgrim, and why it's important and significant to go into the Cathedral of Santiago. You get a little bit of information about the importance, and you get this schedule for the masses at the cathedral. And then finally, you get a little bit of history. You get some really interesting information about the really long history of Camino de Santiago since year 44, when the apostles' body is brought back to Galicia and ends up in Padrón, right up until, let me see this, 2021, 2022, which was the jubilee year of the Compostelano, which I think is why my credencial actually has 2021, 2022, I suppose. Yep, there it is. It's a really nice, beautiful document. I imagine it's going to be different from depending on when you're leaving from, but anyways, I just wanted to show you mine, and it's really easy to get. You can also get it emailed if you can't go get yours in person, but they do ask that you go in person because they will give you some really nice information and some things to consider. Yeah, this lady was just lovely, and she was the first person to wish me buen camino, which was really nice. So I hope that was helpful and informative in some way, and getting really close now, nearly 2 weeks to go and start my first Camino. Really, really excited. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.